Alright, we've got a real quick Alliance War video here. This is our 7th war of the season. We've got very few fights. We're going to scope our path a little bit. We're not taking any mini-bosses today, so it's going to be pretty short. And first up on path 4, we've got this Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. He's a 5-star awakened, rank 4, steady build-up, long-distance relationship. And we're going to use Captain Marvel, Nick Fury, Human Torch today. So we're going to lead off with Captain Marvel movie here to build up her binary ignition charges. So a lot of this fight is going to be pretty dull. It's going to be parry, heavy, parry, light attack, special one, and get some free healing through the willpower mastery from the debuff that's being applied when I get close to him. So pretty basic right here. Starkey is a stubborn defender, but since I want to parry him, that's not going to matter. Bait out the special one here, and wait for him to come back in. Again, building these charges, it can take some time. It's definitely the only downside to Captain Marvel is the time it takes to build up to your binary. So I'm getting pretty close now, and I know once I get there, the fight's going to be over. And we're at 23, we need 25. There we go. We get 25. Heavy to finish him off. We get that full attack bonus. We've got her ramped up. So we're ready to go for our second fight of the war now, which is still in section 1, but that was the only opponent on my path, so we're going to be taking this Nova here. And this is really good placement for Nova. He's still linked, but the link's not going to make a big difference here. And the reason this is good placement for Nova is because of the heavy hitter node. So you can't intercept him because he'll auto block you. So the only way you can hit him is off of a heavy. But you can't punish a heavy because of the heavy hitter node. So this is pretty good placement. And you see there, I go for the intercept. He gets the auto block. Fortunately, I'm able to get a parry right there. Launch the special 2 because I'm so close to binary. He gets stunned. He goes unblockable. He's at the special 2. The fight's almost over. And I'm just going to block the special 2 here. Don't take a lot of damage. The fight's going really well. But I know that I'm one combo away, and then right there, take a hit, I take another combo right there, and I just lose 60% of my health so fast. And then I try to dex the second half of the special, I get hit by it. My binary is expiring, this fight's going downhill so insanely fast. He launches the special 2, and I take another hit to the face, and fortunately I get really, really lucky right there. I'm able to get a combo in. 7% health left. Not a great fight. Nova is so hard to fight for me. I do not enjoy fighting him. So we move on, but Captain Marvel took a lot of damage. We had to throw some healing potions on her. So before we get into section 2, we're going to take this middle fight here with this Void. It's the power snack, backup recovery nodes. I've gotten pretty used to taking this fight. This is my first time with a Void on it though, I think. So we're going to use Nick Fury. He's obviously a great Void counter. And this fight's just going to go really smooth. You can see because Nick Fury's defensive, I'm building up the indestructible counter charges on him. I get a debuff on me right there, but shrug it off with my 10th hit. Bait the special 2. I'm able to dex it completely. And I'm going to throw a heavy here to try to get some bleeds on him. Throws the special 1, which I didn't really want, because now I've got a debuff on me, and I've got to get it off. And I'm able to get it off right here with a second hit of the special 2. We get the stun on it. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't know why I was waiting. Maybe I didn't think he was stunned. I'm not really sure. So I had to block a special 1 there. Dex a special 1 here. I've got another debuff on me, so I'm losing some health. Close to the 40 mark though. There we go. The 10th hit gets it off. Launch the special 2 there. I'm able to evade it. Get my special 2 off. Get a crit on the last hit, and this time I do go in on the stun because I know he's going to be stunned from it. So we launch the special 1 here, and I'm expecting the bleeds to basically finish him off. He throws one more special 2, able to dex it and go in for the final blow there. Pretty good fight. It went really well. Much better than the Nova fight for sure. Nick Fury is just he's a great champ. He's really fun to play. So that clears the first section and brings us into section 2 now. So we've got our last 2 fights of this war, and the first one's going to be the Hulkbuster here, and he's a 6-star rank 1. with the steady build-up unblockable. And this is pretty good placement because Hulkbuster applies debuffs without having to hit you. He applies the shock, and he can apply an armor break. So if I was running Suicides, that would be potentially problematic and stack those debuffs on me. Fortunately, I'm not here. So I'm basically just going to go in, and I'm going to try to bait a special 1 here. I'm already in my binary, but I'm not sure if special 2 is quite going to kill him. So we're just going to wait a little bit, bait out the special 1. We're going to get a heavy attack off here to kind of keep the binary ignition charges high. And now we're going to go in, get some armor breaks, launch special 2. It does the trick. We get him down in 1 hit. We get the full attack bonus, full bar of health. Much better Captain Marvel movie fight this time compared to our first one. So that's going to carry us into our last fight of this war. And our last fight here is going to be another Void. So he's on a similar node to the Hulkbuster. It's the steady build-up unblockable. So if I ever get 3 debuffs on me, he's going to go unblockable. But with Void, it's highly unlikely that I'm ever going to get 3 of his debuffs on me. I'd have to really mess up. And I'm going to use Nick Fury, so the odds of that happening are pretty slim, so I don't really have to worry about the node. And this is going to be an easier fight than the first Void. And it's basically the same thing, just wait until I get to the 10 hits to get the debuffs off me. Basic 5-hit combo. End with the light to get the big bleed. Bait the special 2. We're going to launch my special 2 here. Get some nice crits. We go in on the stun. He's got the passive bleed on him now. He gets a debuff on me right here, and I missed the dex. So now I've got 2. So it's a little sketchy. He is doing some good damage. He could potentially get the 3rd, but fortunately, we get the special 2 off there to get the 1 shot. Not a real concern. We get the full attack bonus, so that finishes off our war. And it was unfortunately a loss. The opponents played really well. We didn't get an MVP spot, obviously. We had so few fights, but we performed pretty well. And we're going to look forward to a better showing next war.